Today's a new day, but tell me where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised to tell me it's alright? I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shower now. Right now, I'll smile. Even though it hurts, see, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, I smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down. Show the hate you see, you give up now. You look so much better when you smile. Smile for me. Can you just smile?
Good morning, Northwest School of the Arts, as well as our viewers tuning in by the way of Facebook and YouTube. Today is Tuesday, April 22nd. I'm Damir.
I'm Chase.
Mr. Lockett.
Hi, I'm Mr. Mans.
I'm Rico.
I'm Oliver.
Aria.
Aubrey.
Miss TJ.
Here we go.
Desire.
Shayla. River.
Olivia. Lonnie.
I'm Mr. Shorts.
Jandel. Nani. Catalina. Angelina.
All right, guys. Now we'll start with our Northwest School of the Arts creed.
When I want to speak, let me think first. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If not, let it be unsaid. I speak of others this day. I desire to do so with spirit of kindness. And now the information.
I am strong, I am resilient, I deserve love, compassion, and empathy. I know all of my data. I will work hard to do my best and be my best. Today, I take charge of my education because I know it is key to my success in life.
All right, guys. Now we're on with our favorite part of the day with Miss TJ. The word of the day with Miss TJ and friends.
All right, good morning, Northwest School of the Arts. I hope everyone is having an amazing start to your morning, as always. And I'm happy to see some new friends with me this morning. I'm always excited for that. So our phrase of the day, not a word, but we have a phrase. What is our phrase today, guys?
Do your best on the test.
So we are in math OST testing. So as we've been talking about, the same rules apply, the same motion that we had last week with the week prior for our ELA OST. I want us to bring that same energy forward. And a few of our friends are going to share out some of the things that they do in terms of getting prepared and staying on task of what it is that they set and the goals that they set for testing. So River, what has that been looking like for you for prep?
Well, yesterday, after I did my test, Mr. Simchek gave me some constructive feedback on how I did. And I did take it well, but I didn't. So when I got home, the things that I struggle on is decimals and kind of a little bit of long division. So I went home and I studied on my computer to look up stuff like that, and I wrote notes now.
Thank you for sharing that, River, and thank you for being honest and transparent, because that's a part of it. The nerves will be there sometimes. The anxiety may be there, but the whole point is for us to encourage ourselves and to encourage one another to stay on our focus. And our focus is testing and getting to the finish line, but feeling that we did our best. All right. And I'll take one more. What is another thing that we want to share out for people that may need a little extra encouragement? All right. Desire. Nice and loud.
So testing yesterday, I worked really hard on it. And when Ms. Say and Mr. Simchek was going through my test, they said I did a good job. And I was doing I've been really practicing hard on the test. So today, I hope I could do better than how much I did yesterday.
Okay, so what do you have to say to somebody that needs a little extra encouragement?
Keep going, try your best, and don't ever give up.
And as always,
Keep love and respect for everybody.
Thank you.
All right, great job, guys. Now we are on the hill with
Mr. Hill.
Mr. Hill.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, Northwest!
show the footwork. Get on up. I said, 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 get on up. Okay, get up. Wake up. Good morning, everybody. It's Mr. Hill. And who?
King.
King who?
King Ash.
There we go. Welcome, everybody. It's Mr. Hill, King Ash. Listen, we are still celebrating International Poetry Month. Listen, King Ash said he had another poem for us, so I said, listen, might as well just spit your soul, spit what you got to say, young man. Let's get it. Everybody make sure we are going to think like we're in a 1950s jazz club. No, I'm going to say 1920s jazz club. And we in the Harlem Renaissance. And we got the black and white feelings going, stuff like that. Got the lace with the flowers in the hair. Then got tuxedos to the tie. You know what I'm saying? They feel all good. Everybody make some noise. King Ash.
In the silence of the moon's embrace, the sun ignites with radiant grace. Two halves of one eternal whole, each mirror of the soul. Yin, the softest, deep as night, carries the strength of anchor light. Yin, the fire, the fierce and bright, holds within shadows slight. In their reunion, found where opposites and harmony profound. Sickness from relentless flows, the warmth uphold, the edge from glow. Balance in equal weight, but balance not in equal weight, but in the dance of love and faith. For in darkness the light is born, and in light the night is born. So in this world of we rise and fall, each moment whispers we are all a part of something vast, profound. We are opposites, and unity we are one.
Let's snap it up. One time. Let me hear you, kindergarten. Keep snapping it up. Good work, King Ash. What was the name of that poem that you just had? What was the name of that poem?
The balance. It's called Balance.
The Balance. What was the inspiration behind The Balance? If you could, if you don't mind telling me.
So the first poem we ever did on this was from what was her name? What's the poet's name?
You tell me, partner. I remember, but I want to see if you remember.
I know her last name. Imani? No, that's her sister.
Elise.
There you go. Her first poem was about yin and yang, the balance. So I kind of got inspired, so I did one about that one too.
I think that's real beautiful because it shows us Northwest family, us getting inspired by one another, And I think that's very, very important as teachers. Like we get inspired, like every single teacher inspires me up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like Principal Lockett inspires me. You know, Miss TJ, we bounce all back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be Ms. Matthews, Mr. Tag, everybody like inspires me up in here. So I think it's very, very beautiful that you're able to communicate that somebody that lower rated than you was able to actually give you some inspiration for you to be able to create something yourself. That's what's up. That's what's up. And ladies and gentlemen, we're still looking for many, many poets. Whether you are in kindergarten, whether you are in first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade, whether you are in middle school, you absolutely still have the opportunity to do a poem. Now we are at the 22nd. So come on, let me know. Let the teacher know, and then for us to get you up on the announcement for you to do your poem. And with that being said, thank you, King Ash. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being on the hill with who? Mr. Hill. Thank you.
All right, great job, Mr. Hill. Great job. Real quick, guys. So we have Miss Wilson, Mr. Mans. We've been talking a little bit about the project that our kindergarten class they're doing. They're growing the baby chicks. And so we have Miss Wilson and one of her friends on today. We're going to bring Miss Wilson on. Miss Wilson is one of the first teachers in our building that's actually joined us on our morning announcements. One of our first classroom teachers that has actually joined us on our morning announcements. So we are grateful for Miss Wilson. We're going to have Miss Wilson and one of her friends pop in, and they're going to talk to us a little bit about their project.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Wilson, and here we have Nyora, one of our kindergartners, here to help talk about our egg project. I'm going to turn the camera here a little bit, put down on our incubator. And inside here we have 7 different eggs from about 5 species of chicken that we're trying to hatch. We're about halfway through our process. I know Mr. Mans was asking where the eggs were going to go when we were finished with our project. We actually partnered with a neighbor hobby farm in Grafton, Ohio. So they're going to go there. after they hatch, and we'll be able to get different updates and pictures of them while they're still growing throughout the year this year and to still share with the kids next year. Niora here is going to tell you the different color eggs of the different types of chickens we have are going to hatch. What color eggs are we going to have, Niora?
White, brown, blue, and green.
And green. We'll have the eggs will be different shades of those 4 different colors depending on the type of chicken. They range of colors, so maybe we'll be able to share some of those different species and the examples of their egg colors next time we come on. And if you have any questions, please let Principal Lockett know, Mr. Mans know, myself know, and we can try to answer them for you next time we're on. Thank you so much for letting us share with you.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring everybody back. Ms. Wilson, we're going to leave you on with us. Mr. Shorts, what we got going on?
Good morning, guys. Today for lunch, we are having
Pizza and applesauce.
baby carrots, ranch packet, and
No.
good job, buddy.
All right, Mr. Mans, you are up.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So, Ms. Wilson, I have a question for you about the eggs. So I remember it said that there were 21 days in the incubator before they hatch. So how much longer before they hatch?
We should have roughly about 12 days.
So sometime next week, we should expect them to hatch?
Hopefully, we're hoping that we have a good hatch rate. We did talk about how not every single egg might hatch due to different variables. They were shipped here from out of state. So we're hoping that we'll have at least a 50% hatch rate.
Great. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing them hatch. So today, everyone, we have Student of the Week happening on Friday. So teachers, I've started getting the names in from you. So please respond to the email that I sent you about that and send me your name for Student of the Week. Also today for our arts block, we have digital art and visual art in the art room, band and choir in the band room, dance and fashion in the dance room, and then theater, same as yesterday, middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Theater will be in the dance room, and 4th and 5th grade theater will be right here in the band room as we're rehearsing for our upcoming performance on Saturday. So Saturday we have a performance that was, the show was written by our theater students. Music and sound effects are being played by our band students. It's called Miss Jenkins' Time Machine. It starts at 6 p.m. It is taking place at Lakewood Congregational Church in Lakewood. Students, if you want to come and watch, you're welcome to come and watch. However, we need you to be accompanied by whoever your ride is. This space is being rented and we have a limited amount of time to be there. So we can't be waiting for your ride to show up. So whether that's your friends, parents, whether that's your parents, whomever, but you can't just be dropped off and not know where your ride is. Whoever your ride is needs to be there with you. So if that is not possible, then unfortunately you won't be able to come, but we are going to try and record this so that it is something that you can watch online later on. But please do not just get dropped off and then not know where your ride is, because again, we have to exit the building at a certain time and we do not have time to just sit and wait for your ride to show up. So we're looking forward to a great audience and a great performance. We're working really hard to finish everything up.
All right, Mr. Mans, we appreciate that. Let's bring everybody back. Okay, guys. So, Mr. Mans, we appreciate you. Thank you for your announcements. Ms. Wilson, we appreciate you. We have some parents. I know Ms. Scale says she has a lot of questions. She just got some baby chicks for Easter, so hopefully we can have some of those conversations. So, Ms. Scales, if you ain't doing nothing, come up. You already know how we rock here at Northwest School of the Arts. You can come up to the building and you can actually talk to Ms. Wilson. Come to the class and see the eggs and ask her any question that you want to ask. So, you know, you had that opportunity to come in and get that information. All right, guys. So this week we are doing our math OST testing. You guys did an amazing job yesterday. We want to keep that energy going, but I need you to be very mindful. So this is on our first floor. A lot of our testing is taking place on the first floor. So during testing, please be mindful of our noise levels in the building. All right. So please pay special close attention to the areas near our spare room. So our spare room is near our kitchen door, our nurse's office, and our girls' bathroom area. So students are tested in that area throughout the day. Okay. So we don't want any loud music playing during lunch, any loud talking in that area. So please be mindful Adults, be mindful of the noise levels on our first floor and our testing areas. Students, we don't want our students to get distracted by that, so please be mindful. Also, guys, our nurse's office is open from 9:30 until 2 o'clock. That area is to be accessible to all students, so that door is going to be open. You guys are going to be able to go to the nurse's office, so I need everybody to know that the nurse's office is open from 9:30 until 2 o'clock. The nurse will not be there before 9:30, so please don't send students to the nurse office prior to that, and don't send them to the office. Keep them in your room until 9:30. So let's make sure that we are all together and on one accord with that. I think we have some birthdays. I know King got our list. I think King got a list with him. So let's celebrate some of our birthdays today.
Oh, go shawty, it's your birthday. Ooh, it's your birthday. Go shawty, it's your birthday. Today's your day. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Ooh, yeah.
We want to say happy birthday to Zion Payton in 2nd grade and Cynthia Tyree 3rd grade. Terrell.
Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Also, don't forget this week, guys, our school store will be open today. We have Wing Wednesday tomorrow, Polish Boy Thursday on Thursday, and Walking Taco Friday. I need one of y'all we need to get a countdown every day of how many days of school we got left. We don't have that many days left. We are getting ready to end this school year.
So I graduate.
Well, we got some 8th graders, so I'm getting ready to lose some of my favorite people. All right. Well, what we got else going on today, Chase? I think we got something going on.
No.
He's already.
I'm not doing this today, bro. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this today.
Anyway.
Oh, you.
We got our 5th graders and our very own Mr. Hudson.
All right. So Eagle Eye Canvas on Mr. Hudson and 5th grade, Mr. Hudson. Let me that's our morning announcements is over with. They can't come and talk to
our Phoenix camp.
Our Phoenix camp. So I said Eagle Eye, he said our Phoenix camp. So we're gonna go with what he said. So it's our Phoenix camp again, Mr. Hudson and 5th grade guys. We love y'all. Mr. Hudson sent me to school after I'm going in.
I'm playing this to show you that I understand.
Oh, yeah.
You all appreciate it. Dear mama.
So I gave you all
appreciate it.
All right, guys. So, if you have been tuned in with us last week, we announced that we are hosting our Dear Mama brunch for Mother's Day. We are celebrating our moms of Northwest. We are also celebrating our staff that are mothers here at Northwest. So we want everybody, the numbers on the flyer, to make sure you are SVP, because the cutoff for that is April 26th. So make sure you RSVP. If you have any questions or if you need anything, just let us know and we will get that information to you.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Wilson, for joining us. See, Miss TJ, you got that big picture. And wait. We got Miss TJ on Spotlight. There we go. There we go. Again, Miss Wilson, thank you for joining us. Hopefully that you can come back again and let us know, give us some more updates on what the progress of the chicks are. We appreciate everybody for being on with us today. As Miss TJ has taught us to say, peace, love, and respect for everybody. See y'all tomorrow.
So